Know you that in the elder days before the invoked devastation and the reign of colorless fire, when the ancient peaks of the Abboralts still thrust skyward, sharp and majestic, and the Flan tribesmen were but newcomers to the land, there existed, between the bright desert and the mouth of the river Salintan, a great fortress called Inverness. The walls of this castle were said to be proof against enemies and all things magical or natural. Know you also that here was said to dwell the great wizard Galapdrydel at the height of his power and glory, and that he did lift the castle Inverness from the very foundation of rock upon which it rested. Most grand and terrible of all Galapdrydel's work was the keep's great inner tower, for it was there that the wizard's most prized possession, an eldritch jewel known only as the Soul Gem, was said to rest. Legend says that it was like a great white diamond, and that it glowed with the brilliance of the sun. In years long past, it had fallen from the sky and landed in the foothills of Abboralts, where Galapdrydel discovered it as it lay in the fires of its glory. Through magic's most arcane and knowledge forbidden to mortal men, he did bend its power and shape the stone to his will. Stories say that the light of the gem dragged the souls of men screaming from their mortal flesh and trapped them within its many facets. Galapdrydel, it was said, harnessed this power and used it against those who opposed his will. They also say that he who controlled the gem could call forth the stolen souls of men and make them do his bidding. For the stone, Galapdrydel raised up the great central tower and filled his castle with many horrible creatures and deadly traps, and using a great incantation, he did wrest the tower from the very fabric of time and set it apart so that those within would not be affected by the passage of years. Thus it was that his traps never faltered, nor did his guardians age or need food. Townsfolk whisper that Galapdrydel would, at times, set a prisoner free in the tower merely for the sport of his beasts. Some legends tell that his power was so great that he even taught the gem to protect itself from those who would take it from him. But despite his great power, there came a time that Galapdrydel did leave on a journey northwest over the river Salintan and did not return. At this time, there came a great multitude of superstitious peoples from surrounding lands who laid siege to the castle and threw down the great tower. And it came to pass that despite this seeming victory over their feared former master, the people did shun the area, and it was said that on fog-shrouded nights, the great central tower of the fortress Inverness could still be seen.